What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm feeling extra grateful today because yesterday was Thanksgiving, and I'd like to share with you the one thing that where you should be most grateful for while you're in between positions, if you got laid off or if you got fired. Or really, it's just a practical life advice that I'm about to share with you, coming from a nearly 40-year-old guy like myself. Before I lost my job back in May, I was working 50 to 70 hours a week on average, working my day job, my 9 to 5, and then on the weekends I would, bartend late at night, staying up 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock in the morning at times, and then waking up the next morning to work my day job. That's just what I did for several years. And so I had a lot of trouble starting projects that I've always wanted to do, uh, you know, spending quality moments with friends and family was very difficult because, all I did was really work my butt off. And so there are other facets of my life that I really struggled with, relationships and all that stuff as well. And so when I lost my job, all of a sudden, I had all this time to myself and to spend it however I wanted to. Before I lost my job, that's all I wanted to have more than anything else, is to have more time. And the funny how the universe works. It just gives you what you really need at that moment. And at this moment, in the past several months, that is what the universe gave me. It gave me all the time in the world for me to work on my projects. I started a YouTube channel. I read all the books that I wanted to read. I spent quality time with my friends and family. I went on a vacation with some friends as well. And these moments I'll forever cherish. And I'll forever hold dear to myself, because I couldn't do that when I was working so much. And perhaps I should strive for more balance in my life, but it's hard to achieve the American dream when working one job is not enough to pay all the bills. For example, I'm working my goal towards buying a house still. And I just don't know when that'll happen at this point, especially here in California. So it's difficult. And I'm sure you can relate to me how difficult it's been lately, especially with how everything is so expensive nowadays, right? And so while you are jobless or in between positions, I really want you to enjoy your time, all the time that you have now. For you to freely spend it wisely with your friends and family. If there's a hobby that you want to pick up that you haven't, been able to, go ahead and do that, whatever that may be. If there's a trip that you want to take your family on or go to personally, go ahead and do that and really indulge yourself. Because once you get back on the grind and, start working, you know that you've spent that time wisely and you didn't just waste it by scrolling on TikTok all day. And I know you probably do that. You should probably stop doing that. But after you get back on the grind, you're gonna really look back at those memories when you're old, and you're gonna tell yourself, "Hey, I remember when I was in between jobs at this moment in my life, and I got to spend it however I wanted to, and created all these memories, and you'll have that with you for the rest of your life." And so in the spirit of being grateful because of Thanksgiving and living the American dream, or trying to achieve it, that is the one thing that you should be really grateful for, and that is having all the time in the world right now. And I will leave you with that message. And now I gotta go run a couple of miles because all the turkey gravy and stuffing that I ate yesterday and will probably eat for the next week, I will have to burn it all off. So have a good one.